start overthinking, like, how does this work? That's like listening to a song that's making you dance. You're like, what is happening that's making you dance? Like, don't overanalyze it. It's just an instrument. And you just want to experience it. Yeah. Okay, I don't see anybody. I hope I didn't drop, but here we go. I'm going to keep going. Oh, the other part was that it started to arise. So by the third strike, it started to come up, right? But then there was like this fear keeping it down. So I was like, oh, it's kind of scary to go here. Right? That's how it felt. I'm like, well, I don't know if I should let this cat out of the bag. So, like, what? I don't know. Right? So just to acknowledge that I'm about to let a cat out of a bag. I'm about to open a can of worms. I'm about to like spill something that you've been really keeping under wraps. And if you don't want to do that, then bail right now. Because this might get a little like, whoa. But if you've done this with me before, you know that we go through discomfort and it's really uncomfortable. And we're like, why are we even doing this? And we come out the other side of it and we feel better and lighter. And this is very much like this. You've got to feel it to heal it. And it is uncomfortable. That's why some people don't heal. Because you think that healing is supposed to be all like comfortable and shit. But it's not. It's really not. So you gotta just surrender to it and trust that if you hang tight with the process, okay, then we'll move through it and come out the other side. But if you don't want to have that experience, catch you on another video. All right. So here we go. I still got the 174. We are, for those of you who are just joining, we are tuning into the emotion of rancor and how it informs the tissues in our body to kind of pucker. And if you don't know what rancor is, take a moment to Google it, okay, so you'll understand it. I'm going to get back to tuning.
I guess we'll Google it. She's a pretty good sonic healer. I don't think it was her that got me into it. It was myself. Rancor definition: bitterness or resentfulness, especially when long-standing. Oh. I was worried I was going to go through it today because early on, I was really jonesing for some tobacco. And normally, I can scavenge, make off a little bit, but I've absolutely destroyed or got to the end of mine. Last month I had it in hunger. Well, I was just trying to eat and I was just starving to where I went so many days without actually eating anything. And I was afraid I was going to have to go through that again with the tobacco. But I've been following my instinct and my gut. So I've got this one CD and I found it. It just says James. And yesterday I finally got the intuitive gut to send him a message and tell him I've got this CD that says James. It's got to be for you. And he was all excited because he thought he knew what it was and he wanted it. You know, I wanted to give it to him. So I'm looking for it because I didn't just get to go my own way on it. And then, like, I had one just shatter, and I was afraid, oh shit, what if I shattered the one that he wanted? But I've located it. I didn't. And that actually maybe was some more information that, well, since I found it and I put it up for him, then I'll let him know that I got it. It's kind of like this Viagra clock. Viagra. It only takes one battery, but I don't like to put it up because it makes it real loud. When it's real quiet, it's click, click, click is so loud. Uh, Last night I left the door open for the cats, but along the side of the bed was my phone, and the cord was back that way, and I was listening to something, and it kept dragging back, and I'd go to reach with my hand over to grab it, and then a cat would run by, and I would see going out the door. I saw one fluffy butt that I think was Gina, but I also saw one fluffy butt take off that I think was Sunny, but I can't remember any of the dreams. But this mattress that I've got here on top of this other one grounded, it gives me the lift that I need off the floor, but it's just high-tech foam. And whatever the company's name is that made this, which I can't remember, it's something with sun in it. It's something and it says sun. They are the same company, and I don't know how I deduced this. There must have been a label. I'm guessing there had to be a label somewhere along the line. But the mattress and the weed tray are the same brand. And I was able to give one of the weed trays away to my friends. So, but I gave him something that he may have needed too. And I totally forgot that you could put a battery in this thing, but you can also put a plug. We're both looking at it. I'm like, don't worry about that. Take them, play with them, use them. I'm like, because I'm never going to make it to the pawn shop with them, and I'll never get enough. I was going to ask him for a can of dip. I didn't have to ask for shit. I just had to give it to him. He brought me a can of dip and a big ass bag with a shitload of cans in it that are like, some of them are chili, and I'm about to fucking chili up. Because I run on meat, baby. I gotta have meat. I don't know what y'all are doing eating just vegetables. I can't do it. I know it's significant to have had the dream that I had where I saw my bathtub fixed and ready to get in, which means it had to be patched, which it is now patched because I can get in it and I haven't got the floor wet. Before, the floor would be wet. Doesn't matter where underneath it, if the water goes out, it'll start making the floor damp, and you know you fucking fucked up. And then you could be contending with mold and maybe you'll die. If you're lucky. Or what? That's all I'm going to say about that at this time. Today's the 21st. This month has gone just as fast as September did. And I got invited to go to Halloween with my fiance. But she's never, when I asked her again, because she wanted to make sure, because I think she's going with another chick, and she said something weird about her friend. You know, I should just tell her now, no, I'm going with my friends. It's the one holiday that we all do. And you should pick one holiday and punch a hole in it so it can actually technically be a holy day. Just put one light hole in it. And then you can get all your spirit through that. You keep your religion to yourself. You can have your own fucking experiences. Like the lizard that was in here. I almost kept him in here a little bit longer. I didn't share with anyone the video of him. Because I've run across 3 of those horny lizards, the spiky ones. And I let them make it because they're kind of endangered. So when I see the normal colored lizard, the real bright green one that changes colors, this one was the right age for me to grab him. So he was in here for like an hour with me. I talked to him. He chilled on the rock and he just looked at me. I'd look back at him. You can, if you stare at their eyes and you don't blink, you can hypnotize them. They'll do that thing with their throat. If it's a male, it does. I don't know if the girls do that, but they'll they'll do that if it's a male, and the females they just close their eyes and go to sleep. I don't know why, which makes them the easiest to grab. Just hypnotize them and then grab their ass and try not to hurt them. Their tail can come off very easy. Let them have their tail. They might need to drop that tail if they get in a real predatory situation. So I say, look, I'm not going to fuck with you. I'm going to learn from you for about 30, 40 minutes. So which what I did. You can learn a lot from a dummy, especially if you're the dummy.